I am the CEO. I'm also the founder of Eldohub. Eldohub is an organization based here in Eldoret, but we've worked in over 40 counties across the country, including Turkana, Garissa, where we are working to support refugees as well as also the host communities in Garissa County through decent digital jobs. We all know that everything is tech, and how we are doing it is through four focus areas. One of them is skills development. We run Eldohub Academy, and you can go to Eldohub academy.eldohub.co.ke, and you'll get all the information about the Eldohub Academy. We train you on the latest tools and technologies, and we work with young people. There are so many amazing young people who came in and they are able to launch their businesses, and also others are able to launch, to start and grow businesses, but also support other organizations. We also realize that it is not just about training that we can provide you. We also have job creation programs, and we have a platform that is funded and supported by the UK Kenya Tech Hub at the British High Commission and the UK International Development, where through a program called the Digital Access Program at the British High Commission, where we work with young people through professional digital apprenticeship to link them to opportunities that will enable them to go further. There are so many young people that have participated in this program. We started in 2020, and when we started, we say that everyone didn't know what was happening, what is the next during the pandemic, and businesses could no longer go to work. So we reached out to 40 businesses. We asked them, are you able to support? What kind of support do you want? So out of the 40 businesses, we selected 40 projects, digital projects. Some wanted to build e-commerce platforms, some wanted to build data chatbots, some wanted to integrate M-Pesa API or payment gateways. And based on all the 40, we selected the young people that we had, and at the pilot of the program, that 6 of the young people that we were working with got employed, most of them being employed by the companies that they were in. And we realized that we need to support more young people to transition to employment, not just training them. So we are also more focused on transitioning them, and we now are scaling this program through a project, the UK Kenya Tech Hub, the British High Commission, to ensure that we reach more young people in Busia County, Mandera County, as well as Uasin Gishu County, to help them use the skills that they have. Like, for example, you could be having a graphic design skills that can enable you to launch your business, or we can help you to launch your business, but at the same time also we can help you to package your skills to provide support to businesses to digitize their business processes. And we are focusing on agriculture, digital, and the creative economy. So young people, please go to our website. You will find more information. Our third focus area is the business coaching and mentorship, where we support young people to start and grow businesses by leveraging on technology. Miliki is one of the acceleration programs that we are working with some of the partners. And lastly, we have the digital transformation, where we work with the county governments to digitize their processes, but also at the same time support the MSMEs to digitize. We've seen that it is one way of creating demand from the businesses. So that's what we do. And I'm happy today to see our partners come here and support some of this initiative that we do. Yesterday we started with the Tech Run, now with the Eldoret City Investors Forum. I think it's a very good opportunity, and looking forward to more collaboration and seeing how we can all focus on this. So thank you so much, asante sana, and once again I want to welcome our friends from the British High Commission to Uasin Gishu County, the City of Champions, and we will continue from there. So I would like to stop there. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And before you leave, Magdalene, how do you feel today? How do you feel today? You just talked about Eldohub.
Yes.
And I'm picking from there. How do you feel today?
I am super excited to see everyone here show up and come and listen to some of the opportunities for the young people.
Now, let me get you a bit emotional. Do you remember your first event? I was there.
Yes.
How many people came?
I don't remember.
Wachia hapo. We only had 2 people. We ate the snacks ourselves. Let's appreciate Magdalene for the good job she's doing. She has been a great vision bearer for Eldohub, and she's pushed this to the highest ceiling, and we keep believing in her. Let's appreciate her one more time, tafadhali. Asante sana. Thank you so much, Magdalene, and let's keep doing this. At this point, allow me to welcome the next speaker who will take us through the overview of today's session. And this is none rather than the one and only Enos Weswa from the UK Kenya Tech Hub. Let's put our hands together as he comes to this podium. Tumpatie makofi hadi afike. Until he comes, DJ encourage him mpaka afike. Let's keep clapping until he gets here. Thank you. Hey! Salimia wale kwanza. Thank you DJ. Thank you DJ. He already has enough blessings. Karibu.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning once again. Have we had breakfast? Yes. All right. And then I think we could be doing much better. So, Your Excellency, Deputy British High Commission, Ed Barnett, colleagues from the British High Commission, Magdalene and team, and innovators, business people, athletes, and all the rest of you, good morning. I'm so delighted to actually stand here this morning. I did the first, actually when I was coming closer to the finish line, I thought I was going to finish, only to discover I had another lap. Because ideally I was alone. I looked at the back, there was no one running the 20K. You reach at a certain point where you ask yourself, did I make the right decision? I don't know how many of you felt that way. Did I really make the right decision? And I think that's really a very interesting scenario that we are trying to actually share, given that this is the city of champions. And I'm delighted to be in the city of champions. So quickly, I'll just, as you've heard, my name is Enos, and I am the country director for the UK Kenya Tech Hub. It's been mentioned at the British High Commission, it's been mentioned a couple of times. And most of you are wondering, what does the UK Kenya Tech Hub do? And I think quickly, without taking much time, I just outline what are some of the things we do. So the UK Kenya Tech Hub works with entrepreneurs to link them to finances or financial opportunities, to link them to market, and to link them to talent. And the idea of linking them to talent is what led to Sasakazi. To link them to talent. And the idea of linking them to talent is what led to Sasakazi and Nicobees that will actually be unpacked today. The other opportunity that we have of linking them to finance is in a number of levels, and I think as an ecosystem we're actually asking ourselves, how can we activate local capital? Local capital is way cheaper, and local capital has some sort of really the context of what it means to build a business in this scenario or in this ecosystem. And I think that's why it's important to have the local capital. And because of that, we have been looking at angel investing as one of the opportunities to give to entrepreneurs capital. And I think we do more. I won't mention all the projects we have, but I think I work with a gentleman seated here called Billy. So just
Billy, you can wave your hand, and whoever really wants to learn more about the Tech Hub, he'll be willing and excited to share more about access to finance opportunity, access to markets, and access to talent. But clearly, we are also trying to take stocks of what happened yesterday. A lot of conversation happened yesterday, and they were happening in passing, because yesterday, people were focused on running. So even if you were talking to someone, he was just ready to take off. And I know the conversation, much as we started yesterday, I think today, what does that mean? And what are some of the actionable takeaways that we need to pick and really work together? But with this kind of vision of really, and I think personally, when I was in campus, I transitioned quite quickly to creating a business because of what I was doing. I was doing graphic design. And I think we mapped out some of those skills and talent that could easily be transitioned to businesses. And I think that's what we are going to talk today about through the NICOBIZ. And really excited to see that out of that, hopefully we will launch about 300 businesses, will be a very good pilot for us. And again, mentioning about pilot, most of our projects are not so big, but have a potential to scale. And I think the reason why we're here is to see what are some of these very amazing, good projects that could potentially be scaled by bringing everyone on board, other partners, universities, other partners like the corporate side of the world. And I think corporate is quite an important aspect of this because they're bridging the gap in their own way, and they have a potential to even do more. Yes. And finally, to just celebrate the athletes who did the amazing job yesterday. I hope most of them are here, or some of them will be coming, just to help share with them what does a startup, what entails entrepreneurship, and how can they get into this conversation of either supporting entrepreneurship or actually starting their own businesses. We know that these athletes have a potential to actually create more businesses and create more jobs out of those businesses. And if not, to actually have this mindset of really looking at innovations, probably around sports, if they're passionate about sports, and see how they invest actively in them. And we give that vehicle. So really excited about today. I don't know how many of you are excited as I am. How many of you are excited about today? That's great. That's great. At least it's a starting point. So without further ado, I will stop there, but really wishing you a very successful day ahead. Thank you.
Wow. Thank you so much, my brother. And thank you for the powerful words. Thank you. At least we have an overview. I picked something about resilience from yesterday, and I keep hearing resilience. It's not easy. So, my brother Enos is from UK Kenya Tech Hub. Now, at this point, you'll allow me to take you a bit faster, Cindy. Now, I'll call upon Magdalene, who will help me invite the keynote speakers. Tafadhali DJ, nilete Magdalene hadi afike hapa as she welcomes the keynote speakers for today. You can just shake your head, right? Just shake your head. Where you are.
Asante tena. So before I welcome our keynote speakers, first of all, I want to recognize all our visitors. But before I recognize the visitors, I want also to recognize the most important people who put together this event from yesterday, the tech run, and as well as also the Eldoret City Investors Forum, which is happening today for the all day, starting with the morning session and the side events that will be happening at KVDA Amphitheater Eldohub, where the pitching will be happening, and this place is where the finance, startups, sport innovation and resilience, talent, skills, and innovation for businesses that will be happening here. So allow me to recognize the team from Eldohub. If you are a team Eldohub, I know most of them are out there. Team Eldohub, please stand and wave, everyone, with a t-shirt, Eldohub. And there's another team over there. Yes, yeah, thank you so much for the support. People think when you are a leader, you are the one doing things, but I can assure you that there are people who are behind this. Sometimes you become the face, so those are the people that really make it happen. So I really want to appreciate them, and thank you so much for the help and for the support. So I would like to recognize all our partners, starting with the Ministry of Investment, Trade and Industries, and we have a representative today, and also the Kenyan government, the UK International Development. Thank you so much for the support, and the team from the British High Commission. The county government of Uasin Gishu, thank you so much for the support. Since we started planning for the tech run, they have always supported us, and they came in yesterday and stayed. And today, they're having a few sessions at the county. We have the CS who is visiting, and they will be joining us as we continue with this program throughout the day. Thank you. I also want to appreciate Athletics Kenya. Athletics Kenya has been very amazing partner. They've supported us since we started the program until now. There is also ADAC, and I got to know about ADAC when we were planning about the Athletics Anti-Doping Agency of Kenya for the support. There is also Kiktanet. Kiktanet is our partner in the NICOPIS project together with the UK Tech Hub and I Commission. There is also Kiev Skies. I hope the team from the Kiev Skies for supporting us. The World Bank, IFO Impact, who have been very supportive, providing us technical support through the Miliki program, and also Konza Technopolis, and we have the leadership of Konza through the Josephine Dambuki. Thank you so much. I also want to appreciate Life Care, hospitals who provided us with ambulance and everything. Boma Inn, Eldoret, thank you so much for the support. Kenya National Chamber of Commerce, and I can see directors of the Kenya National Chamber of Commerce. If you can stand also just for us to recognize you. That is Alice and also Seth, and we have Anthony from Trans Nzoia Chamber. Yes, thank you so much for the support. Kenya also, thank you so much for the support. Real Hospital also provided us with medical support, and also the people who put together the tents and everything, the Spiffing Events Limited. Please put your hands together for our partners. Yes, and of course our amazing partner whom we work together, put together all these, the UK Kenya Tech Hub and the British High Commission. Thank you so much for the support, and I wanted to recognize all the partners that have been able to come through for us in the planning. Thank you so much. So I will start by welcoming the Kiev Skies representative, Isaac Kemei, just to take over and share with us about the Kiev Skies and the program that we've been running with them. So allow me to welcome Mr. Kemei to come and speak to us.
We're dealing with incubators and other documentation, but I've never seen how vibrant it is on the ground. So I'm so excited to be here and be part of this. It is really a good thing. So let me first convey the message of the person who has sent me here, so that the message from the project coordinator goes as follows. Kenya seeks to become a globally competitive and prosperous nation, offering a high quality of life for all its citizens. This vision is well articulated in Kenya's Vision 20. The government is implementing the bottom-up economic transformation agenda through the fourth medium-term plan, which is normally 5 years, that's 2023 to 2027, where the citizens have a greater chance to participate in the country's economic activities and create a sustainable pool of startups, small and medium firms. As we delve into the dream of Kenya's tech innovation landscape, to drive the manufacturing and industrialization agenda, it's crucial to understand the vibrant role played by enterprise ecosystem intermediaries. The KIA project aims to increase innovation and productivity in select private sector firms by strengthening the private sector, including intermediate, that is incubators, accelerators, bootcamp providers, and hubs, just like Eldohub. Startups, corporates, SMEs, and tech skill students through financial grants and technical assistance. On this point, I would want to clarify that this project has really put a lot of youths in employment. In the recent past, about I think close to 6-7 months ago, we partnered with a number of Kenyan universities, and we sponsored students to do ready market programs that would allow them to secure jobs very fast. Actually, as we speak, the ministry actually graduated all the graduates from all the universities in one place. That was in Kenyatta University, I think about 2-3 months ago. And all of them, as we speak, they have been taken up by serious tech companies. So you see, this is something that is very positive. The intermediary is made up of incubators, accelerators, and tech bootcamp providers, bridge the gap between startups and their transformation into thriving industrial enterprises. As we can see now, these young people, most of them, they have gotten into these tech jobs, and when you get into town,